Of all the things we talk about in regards to Kingsway College, we believe that this is the one that sets us apart. You can go to any school that you like, and you will get a good, solid education that is going to carry you through the rest of your life. But the difference at Kingsway is that it is not just education that we are imparting. Because what we try to do is to reach not only the minds, but also the hearts of each and every student who attends the school. And we feel that that is really important, and that is what makes Kingsway unique. As I said, you can get a great education at any school. You can even get a wonderful Christian education at another school. But if you are looking for a Seventh-day Adventist Christian education, then that is the reason why you should choose Kingsway College. Our mission statement is to reflect Jesus Christ and prepare students for His service. And melding with that is our motto, which is service, not fame. And so when you put these together, what we are trying to impart to our young people is the ability to reflect, the ability to prepare, and then the ability to serve, so that they can go out into the broad world after they leave, and they will be able to make a positive impact in the world around them. This starts with our teachers. As Mrs. Sabot shared with you, our teachers begin each class period with a word of prayer. There are the religious courses that we teach, which come from a Seventh-day Adventist perspective. Then there's the spiritual development of our students. Campus Ministries plays a large role in that. And we're very pleased to have as our campus chaplain, Pastor Charlie Blaby. And it is through this part of our program here on campus that we are able to make this great impact on the lives of our young people. We feel that this is such an important part of our program here at Kingsway College. When we start looking at what the next year is going to be, this is where we start. It is the Campus Ministries group that gets the first kick at the can, so to speak, when it comes to designing our calendar. And once we have put in all of the spiritual elements, then we start rounding out the year calendar so that our students are going to have the greatest chance to meet Jesus, to see Jesus, and to choose Jesus. So when it comes to the spiritual program that we try to offer to our students, it breaks down into two basic areas. There's the inreach and there's the outreach. And inreach is where we try to minister to the students who are on our campus. And we do this through the 2 weeks of prayer that we have during the course of the school year. We also have Power Weekends, which we'll talk a little bit more about in a few minutes. And then there are the Bible studies that are ongoing, baptismal classes, the Sabbath school, and the Vespers that we have every week. So these are how we minister to the students who are part of our school, part of our campus, and part of our community group. And then there's the outreach, because remember, service, not fame. We want our kids to be able to participate in service projects. And so we have the Campus Ministries who plans special activities every now and then for the kids to be able to minister to groups outside of our school family. In addition to that, we have out-of-country mission trips which take place, usually each year. And they have gone to places like Honduras, to Belize, to Mexico, in order to share, in order to give of what they have learned. And so we feel that all of these things are important. And as I said, we feel that it is important for our students to see Jesus and to be given the opportunities where they are able to make their stand and choose Jesus Christ. Another important aspect at the school, of course, is student life. What is it like for students who spend their days here at Kingsway College? Well, there's lots of things that students are able to do. As you can see from the list behind me, there are lots of clubs and sports teams that students are able to be part of. If somebody says that they are bored, well, it's just because they really haven't decided to embrace the experience. But there's lots of things for students to do. Hopefully there is something that is going to meet your students' needs, whether it is in the area of music, if they're interested in student leadership, or more literary, either through the yearbook or the newspaper. But there's lots, including sports. Some of the major activities that take place during the course of the year is we kick the year off with a student leadership weekend. And so for students who are associated or in positions of leadership, we take them for a retreat. And it's during this time that they will try and formulate the plan for the school year, how they're going to impact the lives of their fellow students. Then, of course, there's the touring groups, the mission trip, as I had mentioned. Outdoor club is also popular, as well as the ski club. So all of these things come together to broaden the students' experiences here at Kingsway College. Our weekday schedule is fairly standard. We start classes at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then they finish at around noontime for the morning session. And then in the afternoon, there's one class after lunch, and you end up having time after classes are over for extra help with your teachers. And this period is dedicated, a dedicated time for the students to meet with teachers if they are needing extra help or assistance. And also, it's work time. And students are able to work to help defray some of the costs of attending Kingsway College. The schedule changes a little bit on Wednesday in that the last period before lunch is our chapel or assembly period. And then we have a couple of classes after lunch. Then we go into what we call the ABCDs, which is our aerials, band, choir, and drama groups. And they have practice. And then student work, and then supper. Fridays is a shortened schedule. Classes all end at 2:55 in the afternoon, and then it gives the students preparation time for Sabbath. Weekday evenings from Monday to Thursday, we'll see intramurals and varsity taking place, and they run from 5:30 to 7:15 on alternating days of the week. Dorm worships happen at 7:30, and then we have dorm study hall, where students are able to spend time getting their assignments done for the next day in class. Weekends at Kingsway are also chock full of events. We have basically 4 different types of weekends. There is the Power Weekend. And on a Power Weekend, we bring in a special speaker who is going to be visiting with the students and speaking to them for Friday night Vespers, and then Sabbath morning church and doing the Sabbath school as well on Sabbath morning. We have touring weekends, and this is when the ABCDs go out and share the things that they have been doing in their groups. Light weekends are just that. It's time for the students to kick back. It's low key. It gives them a break from the hectic week. The last type of weekend is home leave weekends. And these weekends are when students who are within driving distance are able to go and spend time with their families. So a typical weekend at Kingsway is going to be starting with Vespers on Friday night. Sabbath morning, we have Sabbath school followed by a church service. Then the evening dorm worship will take place and a Saturday night activity. And then on Sunday, well, it's kind of up to what the kids want to do. They can use the time for studying, working on assignments. Some students will go to one of the local malls and spend some time. But it again is just a day where it is their time in order to do what it is that they would like to do. Saturday night entertainment. Every Saturday night we do have something planned. It could be as simple as opening up the gym and having the students go participate in games. Roller skating is a very popular thing that happens some Saturday nights. Or it could be more involved, like class challenges, where the students get together and the students are competing against each other for the ultimate prize at the end of the school year to be named Class of the Year. Now, how do you find out how these things are happening here at Kingsway? You can check the Chanticleer for the upcoming events. The Chanticleer is the weekly newsletter, which is sent out via a link. And you're able to pick it up if you want from one of the offices if you are wanting a hard copy. The Google Calendar is another way that you're able to find out what's taking place, and it is the up-to-date way of locating the information of the different events that are taking place at Kingsway College. And if you link it to your personal calendar on your personal device, then whenever an update is made to the calendar, you will have that information. Some of you are going to be looking at having your students live in our dormitories. And I have to tell you that we are very, very fortunate to have the two head deans that we do have. Kevin McDamo has only been with us for a couple of years, but his background as a pastor has really helped in dealing with our young boys, our young men here at Kingsway College. And then, of course, there's Minnie Edison, who looks after our girls, and she is truly the consummate mother for all of the young ladies who are in our dormitory. So as you're taking a look at this campus, when you come for a physical visit, these are the things that you would see. You can visit our dorms, you can see everything that is happening here. This is the sad thing about doing it virtually, because you don't get that first-hand experience, and we just have to try and communicate it to you. But each of our dorms are well appointed, and students find it comfortable to live in. Food options. I believe it was Napoleon who said that an army marches on its stomach. And truthfully, a school isn't much different. And so our cafeteria serves a lacto-ovo-vegetarian diet and uses plant-based meat analogs in order to supplement the diets. Community students are able to purchase individual meal tickets or a meal plan if they so desire for meals that they would like to eat in the cafeteria during the day. To further enhance food options for our dormitory students, 2 years ago we put in kitchens in each of the dormitories. And so students, if they want to supplement the fare from the cafeteria, then they can cook their favorite home dish that they're really missing. Hopefully they'll do it just like Mom does. When it comes to our classrooms, they are really state-of-the-art. Every classroom has a whiteboard. In addition to that, there is a projector. And so students are able to participate in really interactive lessons with their teachers. And this feature has also made it very easy in this time of COVID for our teachers to go online, because they're already so used to dealing with all of the electronics and the technology. We're very blessed by many of the facilities that we have on campus for our students to use. And this is no less with the KFC, or the King Fitness Center. Our gymnasium is one of the largest gymnasiums in the Durham region, and it provides a great space for our students to play. In addition, there's also a racquetball court, a handball court, and a great workout facility for students to participate in. So folks, we hope that as you are considering the information that we have shared with you today, that we have answered many of your questions. However, if you still need more information, please, by all means, you can contact myself at leerichards@kingsway.college, or if you have questions for our deans, you can contact the girls' dean at Minnie Edison at kingsway.college, or the boys' dean, Kevin McDamo, at kingsway.college. All of us will be more than happy to provide any further information that you need as you continue in making the decision for the upcoming school year.
Good morning, my name is Dominic Jacinto. I'm going to spend just a few minutes giving you an overview of the financial functions at Kingsway. We'll start by looking at some functions of the business office. The first function is we will assist you in preparing a financial plan for the year. This document will give you a snapshot of your charges for the year, all the credits, and what your monthly payments will be. At the conclusion of the information session, we will meet individually with everyone interested in doing a budget. At the end of each month, we will send you a statement of your account. You will receive a letter in your first statement explaining some unique features of our billing process. Student banks are accounts maintained at the business office. if you would like to give extra cash for your child that you don't want them to keep in their dorm room. You can set restrictions on how it is dispersed. You can also use this account as a way to give them weekly allowances, emergency funds, or cash for medical expenses. Through our work-study program, our students have opportunity of gaining exposures to the world of work and contribute to their tuition. We have a long list of departments on campus from which students will be able to gain work experience. There are several discounts and scholarships available to students. The three-way matching scholarship is available to students in our work-study program who need financial support. This is a joint scholarship between your local church, your local conference, and Kingsway College. You also automatically qualify for a 5% discount for your second child at Kingsway, a 25% discount for your third, and a 100% discount for your fourth child at Kingsway. They do all have to be here at the same time though. One of the greatest assets of Kingsway is our alumni. Many donate to the Worthy Student Fund, and these funds are used to offer financial assistance to the students in need. For your convenience, we offer 4 most widely used forms of payments: cash, automatic withdrawals, checks, and credit cards. Here at Kingsway College, we have what we call Kingsway One Fee. The One Fee includes all normal costs of attending Kingsway. The students can join one of our touring groups, which are aerials, our gymnastic team, band, and choir. The student can also join non-touring groups such as outdoor club and ski club. All class field trips are included. Senior class trip is also included. Participation in the Chromebook program is also included. There are some exemptions to our One Fee program, and they are mission trips, classroom supplies, fees for lost and damaged items, meals on trips, grad expenses, and medical insurance for non-Canadian students. So how much does it cost to come to Kingsway College? Let's start with a day student. The Kingsway One Fee for a day student is $10,350. We are asking for a $900 down payment. They can also earn up to $1,575 if they participate in the work program. If your local Adventist church is willing to participate in the three-way matching, they could receive up to $900 in financial assistance. With this in mind, the net cost for a day student is $6,975, which averages to about $582 per month for 12 months. The Kingsway One Fee for a dorm student is $17,200. We're asking for $1,200 in down payment. They can also earn up to $2,520 if they participate in the work program. If your local Adventist church is willing to participate in the three-way matching, they could receive up to $1,800 in financial assistance. With this in mind, the net cost for a dorm student is $11,680, which averages to about $974 per month for 12 months. For a student to live in the dorm, it would cost $392 per month. The Government of Canada estimates it costs between $200 to $300 per month to feed an individual. If you have any questions or comments, please contact me at the number on the screen or reach me via email at dominicjacinto@kingsway.college.
Hi, my name is Greg Bussey, and I work in the Enrolment office at Kingsway College. I hope you have enjoyed our first ever virtual preview weekend. We would have preferred to have each one of you and your families with us on our campus April 24 and 26. However, I'm thankful for technology that has allowed us to bring Kingsway College into your homes during these difficult times. We are excited to begin the planning of the 2020-2021 school year, beginning this coming September. A huge part of our planning includes you. Please take a few minutes and visit the Kingsway College website. Click on the Prospective Student tab and then the How to Apply tab and follow the steps for the complete application. When you open the application, you will see a check sheet to help you through the process effectively. You can scan and email the completed application to the Enrolment office or mail to the Kingsway College address provided. When the completed application is received and the student is accepted, someone from the business office or myself will contact your parents to complete a student budget for the 2020-2021 school year and create a payment plan. Community student budgets require a $900 deposit, and dormitory student budgets require a $1,200 deposit to be paid before school begins in September 2020. However, if I receive your completed application along with payment of half of the deposit by no later than June 1, 2020, Kingsway will give you a 50% discount on the required deposit. This means that you will receive $450 for community students and $600 for dorm students just for completing the application and submitting it to us before June 1, 2020. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me via email at gregbussey@kingsway.college or call me on my cell phone at the number on the screen. I will be more than happy to answer questions, and if I cannot answer your questions, I will find someone who can. Thank you for taking the time to visit the Kingsway College Virtual Preview Weekend, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at Kingsway College in September.